What's up, wrestling world? Welcome to Over the Top Rope Wrestling Show. It's your boy, Mr. Still Yo Dibs. Yes, I've been around the world, stealing dibs left and right, but trust me, I haven't forgot about my number one dib fans in the whole wide world. But as you know, I cannot do this alone. My co-hosts, or as I always said, the other host, my brother from another, Tantalizing Tony, my brother, what's going on?
What's up, everybody? It's me, boy, the Tantalizing one. Listen, Mr. Steal Your Dibs and myself, we've been away for a while. Listen, this is how it all started, everybody, okay? That's how it all started. Just because we do our own thing, we still a team, okay?
That's right.
Listen, before I get into it, I just want to show something off. Of course, you've seen the YouTube Championship, of course, you know.
Yes.
Hopefully you get to see it in person in LA if you go. But let me put that down. And let me just show you the new merch. Yes, this is a hoodie. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Tantalizing goes Hollywood, baby.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Not to mention on the sleeve. Let's go.
I like that.
Let's go. You know.
I like that.
And of course the QR code in the back and everything, you know, the whole schmear, the whole deal, you know.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. We got a few things to get into. Yes, it's WrestleMania week starting now. Raw tomorrow, NXT. We got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to get into it. Trust me, everybody. Grandma Daisy, I see what you're saying about Gangrel to return. We're going to talk about that also. Trust me, we will. Because I think that's one of the most built-up matches there is at WrestleMania. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's start off, Tony, you and I. And I'll let you go first. And I pretty much kind of know your answer already because I can read your mind. But which match should main event night one? Because there have been talks that it's going to be Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. But your opinion, what match should main event night one?
So let me entertain the masses and do this as the Macho Man, okay? Oh, yeah, the cream always rises to the top. Yeah, the cream of the crop. Yeah, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, great women in their own right. Yeah, women's championship, but should they be the main event? No. The only main event for night one should be for the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championship. The Usos going against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, night one main event. Yeah, dig it.
Oh, I dig it.
That's it.
I dig it. You see, this storyline with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Usos, it goes back. And we're talking months. So to finally have these four guys go at it, it's the only match that has to main event night one. It has to. It's the most built-up storyline out of every match on the WrestleMania card. So why wouldn't you have it as the main event on night one? What other match could you possibly put? There's no way you can put Charlotte and Rhea, and I'll give my reasons to that later on in the next topic. There's no way you could put Brock and Omos and such and such and such. No. Sammy and Kevin are totally over with the crowd. The Usos, the bloodline, is over with the crowd. It makes perfect sense to have this match main event night one. Yes, Jen. Long-term booking at its best, without a doubt. So here's my question to you, Mr. Tantalizing. With all the reports saying Charlotte and Rhea will main event night one, why would they go that route?
3 initials. VKM, which stands for Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Even the dog said so.
Even the dog agrees. I mean, look, Charlotte is one of the best in the world. We know that. But this matchup with Rhea, we've seen it already. And to me, which I'll get into in the next topic, it doesn't have that type of, what can I say, aura. The buildup wasn't there to be the main event of night one. I mean, the best storyline. Usos, Kevin and Sammy. Kevin and Sammy are back together as a team now. And maybe the only team that probably can knock off the Usos from their tag team titles that they've held for such a very, very long time. I'll ask you this. If the Usos and Kevin and Sammy does not main event night one, do you think they should open up night two?
No. I know it sounds crazy, but I would do it as a double main event and put Sammy and Kevin versus the Usos right before Cody and Roman. The match right before it.
And then we get some type of promo from Roman laying into the Usos, yelling and fussing at them.
After they lost the title, browbeats, like it gives a perfect. So what you do is this. After the Usos lose the titles, which should happen, they're still in the ring. They play Roman's music first. He comes out first. And as the Usos are walking back, he looks at me, he goes, where you guys think you're going? Turn around. Makes him walk back to ringside. Of course, Cody comes out. Roman browbeats them, whatever. And then you go from there. I don't know what you're doing prediction-wise, but I have my prediction what's going to happen there.
I kind of do too. It's from RJB40. I think it opens night one. They lose the tag titles, and then throughout the night, they cut back to see Roman and the Usos. Do you think that's a possibility?
No, because it's already been announced that Cena versus Austin Theory's opening night one. And what's up, everybody? Yeah, Cena Theory's opening night one.
Here's Mick. What about the SmackDown Women's title closing the show, night one? That's what we're talking about, Mick. We disagree. We don't believe it should. Not at all. I mean, we know Charlotte Flair, the daughter of Ric Flair. We get it. 14 time, 15, 30, whatever you want to say, women's champion. We get it. But, I mean, the best storyline is Sammy and Kevin, who are super over with the crowd. And then you have the Usos, who's held the tag team titles for forever. It's the best decision that should be made, that they should close out the show for night one. Plain and simple. And more than likely, Kevin and Sammy wins, and everybody goes home happy for night one. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say about it, but if Charlotte and Rhea close at this show, I think it's a huge mistake. Big mistake.
I agree. You're gonna send us all home like what? Because I don't think the match could even be that good, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, they wrestled 3 years ago. It was good, but you want that pop. Look, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have paid their dues. Look, Kevin Owens did main event night one last year against Stone Cold.
Yes, he did.
I say he did. He said he did.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So he's already got a main event thing under his belt. You got to give Sammy a main event under his belt. Now that you have 2 nights of Mania, somebody gets a main event night one. Charlotte has already main evented WrestleMania.
That's
now,
correct.
I don't think Rhea deserves it yet. I mean, she's great. She's not main event night one status. Sorry. you gotta book in this whole thing with the bloodline. They have been the biggest story in all of wrestling. Night 1 bloodline, night 2 bloodline. Everything else is just filler.
Totally agree. Totally agree, my friend. We thank you all for joining us. Everybody, if you're not subscribed to my page, please subscribe to my page, JB, your sports guy. If you are not subscribed to the Tantalizing Tony page, please subscribe to his page. It's about to pop up. You're going to see it. There it is. Subscribe to his page, Tantalizing Tony. Now, let's get to the next topic, my friend.
Brian Blackman, what's up, bro?
WrestleMania 39 is around the corner. There are a lot of matches, which we're going to get into some of them. But do you think that the WWE has built the matches up the right way?
Worst build in WrestleMania history. I have no idea. No, that's not to say that this show's not going to be great.
Correct.
Because it's going to be great. Because they always somehow don't build and then boom. But the only thing I think they've built, honestly, other than the whole bloodline thing, is Edge and Finn. I don't think Rhea's been built up enough. Omos and Brock, who cares? The build for WrestleMania is not. I don't know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. I think there's a power struggle backstage that we not hearing about.
We don't know about.
So, they say Vince isn't in the creative. To me, that's not true.
I'll say this. I mean, I am in total agreement with you that these matches haven't been built up, most of them. And
boom, baby.
Whoa, boom, baby. There she is. Boom, baby in the house. What's going on, boom, baby? How you been? RJB40, to answer your question about Bobby Lashley, nothing has been said. It's like Bobby has been taken off of television due to the issue with Bray Wyatt. So I don't know if we'll get a surprise match with Bobby or he just won't wrestle at WrestleMania, which I think is a total disgrace to him, because I think they could have gotten somebody to wrestle with him. But as we move on to some of these matches, I'm going to start off with the main event, Cody and Roman. To me, they haven't really built this up. We've barely seen Roman on TV lately. He and Cody has had an interaction only twice. And pretty much that's it. We've seen Cody come in to help Sammy against the Usos. We've seen Cody try to get Sammy and Kevin back together. But other than that, nothing about Cody and Roman. Big time, nothing. As your main event match, this is supposed to be the match you build up the most. And it hasn't happened. John Cena and Austin Theory really hasn't happened at all. No build up to it. Reymysterio and Dominic, I'm going to say yes. I think we've seen this coming for a very, very long time. And I think the build up from months ago when Dominic turned on his father to join the Judgment Day, I believe that has built up. Edge and Finn, yes, that has been building up since the Judgment Day turned on Edge. Charlotte and Rhea, no build up. We said Kevin and Sammy with the Usos, yes. Bianca and Asuka, what do you think? Because I'm kind of like, no.
I'm the same way as you, bro. No. Oh.
What you got?
Oh, sorry. I had a malfunction.
Live, ladies and gentlemen, live. Seth Rollins and Logan Paul, a little bit. a little bit.
It's good. Look, the matches are gonna be good. It's just that the build is, you know. And good morning to everybody, by the way. And just so you guys know, this is Over the Top Wrestling Show with Mr. Steele, your Dibs, and Tantalizing Tony. This is not the Tantalizing Tony Show. Okay, just so you guys know.
It's our show.
It's our show.
Yes, our show. This is how we started, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we started. Anthony Petrie, thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin. Because this is how I got started with the wrestling. Me and Tantalizing Tony. This is how we did it. I'll let you answer this question. This is from Guard Gaming. What do you guys think about the lack of people going into the Hall of Fame?
How many more people can you put in at this point?
Have they put a woman in yet? They got to put a woman.
Look, you're running out of people. Like, look, you got to realize everybody's almost in that should be in. You still got Jericho, the Big Show, Batista, Christian,
Lex Luger.
I think Luger goes in next year.
Okay.
Yeah, Stacey Keebler was rumored.
Yes, she was.
We'll find out tomorrow, probably.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the Hall of Fame shouldn't be every year now. Because how many people can you put in?
You're right.
Think about it.
Yep.
Look. Hogan's in. Stone Cold's in. I mean, The Rock's not in yet. Triple H is never going to go in as a singles competitor. He said it.
He has to one day, though.
He's not. He doesn't want to. Just think about it. Name all the big names. They're in. Legion of Doom's in. Steiners are in. Hart Foundation's in. Are the Rockers going to go in? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
Who knows? What's up, Les? I don't know.
What's up, Lex?
I think the Hall of Fame is the NWO is in.
They are in, the AEW guys. They are in, yes.
Yep. There's not so many people you can put in at this point.
Yep. Jen says, you don't put people in just to put them in. It takes away from the Hall of Fame. That's correct. Yeah.
Demolition's never going in.
No, Demolition's not going in. That ain't happening. No. We thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube pages, as you see on the bottom. Tantalizing Tony, subscribe to his page. And if you haven't subscribed to mine, I am Mr. Steele, your Dibs. Me and Tantalizing Tony started the show a couple years ago. This is how we got started. And he's now big time famous, Mr. YouTube champion and everything. My man Tantalizing.
I'm nobody.
Listen, Crush will have to go in solo one day. You think so, Crush?
Nope.
No Crush. Okay.
RJB says if Coco Beware can get in, anybody can get in. But that was before it was a big deal.
Yeah. It's the Finkel.
Finkel's not. The Fink isn't in.
No, he's not in.
He should go in.
He should go in. Let's start off the match cards. Jimbo, you gotta watch our prediction show. We're not gonna give any predictions on here. You gotta watch the prediction show that we're gonna do. Tony's gonna do one on his channel. I'm gonna do mine on my channel. So you gotta watch the prediction show. That's the main thing. And we thank y'all for all y'all comments and questions and statements. I love it. Let me ask you this question, Tony. Why are we not getting Becky versus Ronda? They have unfinished business from WrestleMania 35. I thought when Ronda lost the belt to Charlotte, this was going to be the setup to have this match happen, and it's not happening. They're both in tag team matches. What are your thoughts? Why are we not getting this?
We're going to sort of get it. So Becky did tease she's wrestling twice at WrestleMania. I'm going to tell you why. After Trish Lita and Becky beat.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen.
After they beat Damage Control, Ronda and Shayna are gonna win the tag team match, the tag team term, whatever that is, that group match,
Right.
and then they're gonna challenge Becky and Lita for the tag titles night 2 and win the titles from them.
I see that happening also. I thought about that. But do you think that tag title match takes the place of us wanting to see them one-on-one after Becky clearly didn't pin Ronda at 35?
I think this is what builds that match. They're gonna build it. They're gonna do a 1-year build for that. I think what they'll do is, this is a prediction spoiler. I think that Ronda and Shayna win the tag titles, and somewhere down the line they lose them, and that builds the Becky Ronda thing for WrestleMania in Philly.
Okay.
They're gonna wrestle for the title next year, I believe.
Okay. Jimbo got a question. And Jimbo, we talk about this all the time. When will New Orleans get another WrestleMania? And we always say it should be every year.
WrestleMania should be in New Orleans, either New Orleans or Florida every year. Tampa. I was good with Tampa.
Me too.
And I was even good with Miami. But I think New Orleans should get it every year because everything's so close. Everything's there.
Yes, sir.
Look at you got a fan up there, Gianna Forever. What a loser.
Leave my dude alone, man.
That guy's the worst ever.
Razzle Richie, man. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness.
Block him. Block that dude, Gianna Forever. He's a terrible person.
But to answer your question, Jimbo, we had it in 34. 30 and 34. We got it twice within 4 years. We're going to be waiting a little bit longer. I would say definitely before WrestleMania 45, New Orleans will be getting another WrestleMania. But we got to be a little bit more patient now because we did get it so fast within 4 years. But definitely, we're going to get it. Gunther versus Cody in Philadelphia for WrestleMania? No.
That's a SummerSlam match. That's not a main event. That's not a WrestleMania match.
Oh, tell me about this right here, Tony. Since our audience, they are commenting left and right. If Mania comes back to New York City, I would definitely spend money on tickets.
Nope. I'm from New York. And I don't want WrestleMania to ever come back there. Ever.
I've heard so much bad stuff about WrestleMania in New York. It's chaotic. And I've never been to Mania in New York. And I don't look forward to going.
Good.
The most anticipated event for me from RJB 40. WrestleMania weekend is the trivia battle, which Tantalizing and Tony got robbed of last time. Which trivia battle are we talking about here that you got robbed of? Was it the one on Mania Club?
No. Me and Zubin went against Kira and Richie, and I was cheated.
Oh God. Look at Houston and Dallas for Mania. They'll get it again, but you got to realize also, man, the stadium, Houston, everything is spread out. Dallas, the stadium is a whole 30 minutes from downtown, which makes it crazy also. New Orleans, we right there. Everything is right there. Gunner versus Brock. Possible, but will this be Brock's last WrestleMania? There's rumors going around.
Philly will be his last WrestleMania.
Philly. Okay. Is there a WrestleMania coming to the UK? I think eventually.
No.
You don't think so?
Because I have to be able to go. So no.
Richie, what you talking about here? 10,020 versus Mr. Steele Dibs, Mania Philly. No, I'm not wrestling Tony. No.
First of all, what we'll do is, Richie, it'll be 10,020 Mr. Steele Dibs in the handicap match versus you if you don't shut the hell up.
Oh man.
How's that?
I love it. That's the Tantalizing Tony I know right there. That's the one I know.
Listen, I'm a little more reserved today because I'm trying to keep my energy. I got a live show tomorrow at and by the way, speaking of my live show,
Go ahead.
yeah, let me put myself over. How about that?
Go ahead.
Yeah. JB, share that right there. There you go. Guys, tomorrow, if you're in the Delaware area, hopefully the music doesn't play. Okay, the music. There we go. Here we go. March 27, 2023, 7 p.m. It's the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling Show. Live, everybody. I'll be live from Squisito Pizza and Pasta. There we go. 3256 Ferguson Boulevard, Newark, Delaware, 19702. That's where I'll be. Okay? That's where I'll be. Live. Look at that food. Look at that. Delicious. Drink specials. You know, they got a great venue. I was there last night. There was a comedy show. Look at that guy. Oh, that's me. I don't want to talk out loud because my music's playing. But look, that's me doing my things. Look, I'm the YouTube champion. That's who I am. And look at the merch. That's the short sleeve shirt merch. And of course, this one is the new hoodie. There you go, right there. Yeah. Yes. Tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night, Monday night, the Go Home Show Raw for WrestleMania, live at Squisito's. Okay? You know, there it is. Enough of that.
Make sure y'all are there and y'all tune in, please. Tune in.
Yeah.
AEW guy. I have no problem with that. Not a problem at all. We love guests.
I don't like anybody.
Last topic. Thank y'all for tuning in, everybody.
I love Boom Baby. I love Boom Baby.
I'm Mr. Stereo Dibs. That's my brother from another Tantalizing Tony. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page, it is Mr. Stereo Dibs. If you haven't subscribed to Tantalizing Tony's, it's Tantalizing Tony. It's very simple. Now, let's get to this last topic right quick of the show. And it's about NXT. And Booker T came out the other day and named the pillars of NXT. Of course, you know, the pillars of AEW about to have their fatal four-way match pretty soon. But he named the pillars of NXT. And he named two people. He named Bron Breakker and Carmelo Hayes. Yes. Oh, that thumbs down. Oh, okay. I'll let you go first. You gave the thumbs down that Bron Breakker and Carmelo Hayes are not the pillars of NXT as we speak in this moment of time. Why?
When I think of pillar, I think of something that holds something up, that makes it better. I'm not saying nothing against Carmelo Hayes. He's great. Bron Breakker, he's all right. When I think of a pillar, I think of a big name. I think of someone who has done something for that product. If you want to talk about two pillars for NXT, I have three letters for you. DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. They're pillars. Okay? They're pillars. You can't just throw that name around like legend, and you can't just throw it around. Are they great competitors that are carrying the brand? Yeah. But NXT isn't what it used to be. NXT is not where it was before. And let's keep this 100. I take Booker T's opinion with a grain of salt. Okay? Booker T can have his opinion. He's a superstar. But pillars? Poor choice of words. Maybe they wrote that for him. Because no.
Well, I'm going to come on here And I'm kind of going to disagree a little bit with you, my brother. Yes, put your hoodie on. I understand when you say DIY, you can say Finn Balor and Kevin Owens and Adam Cole, and we can go on for days, Samoa Joe. But that was then. If we're looking at right now, I would say Braun Breaker because he's been on top. And he's been the chosen guy for NXT since he debuted, pretty much. I would put Carmelo Hayes in there too. Carmelo Hayes, to me, man, is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. And then, right now, I would put Grayson Waller in that conversation. He's one of the most hated heels on NXT. And I then would have said Cameron Grimes, but Cameron Grimes is going to be on the main roster soon. With me saying that, I think Braun Breaker is moving to the main roster very soon also. So, are you just going to have Carmelo Hayes by himself? He needs other people with him also to help hold up NXT. Like you said, it's not the same as what it was. It is totally not. And, I mean, it's even harder to watch it now than when it was the best wrestling on TV. But if you got to pick your best guys, I would go with those three, in my opinion. And he also mentioned Roxanne Perez. And that's when I sit here and say Booker T is biased to Roxanne because she was with him at Reality of Wrestling. Yeah, Roxanne is nice. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think, in my opinion, as of right now, you can name her as a woman to be a pillar. I think you can name Zoe Stark, in my opinion. And if Nikita Lyons would never get injured, I think you could maybe name her. But with that being said, push that to the side. They are the only ones I can see. Carmelo, Braun, and Grayson. But we know Braun is going back up. Is going up to the main roster.
If I had to give anybody the pillar title that they held up NXT these last couple of years that really made you want to watch the product was Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose, what a mistake to let her go.
I am in agreement with you. I was going to say that because Mandy Rose, to me, man, like you just said, we tuned in to see Mandy Rose in Toxic Attraction. We even talked about it on the show. The main reason to watch it was because of Mandy Rose. And yeah, I was kind of upset they let her go.
Hello, Governor, my lovely daughter.
That's right. That's right. I was kind of upset they let her go. I would have been fine with a suspension maybe. But to fire her, I thought that was messed up. Totally messed up. And you can answer this question. Do you think Mandy Rose was in line to be like the next Trish Stratus?
Definitely. And I don't think it's over. I mean, this is WrestleMania season. We might get some surprises. You never know.
We never know. But then some type of deal is going to have to be made with Mandy and what she does on that fan site or whatever it's called that she has with the WWE. Because I don't think she's just going to let it go and drop it. There'll be some type of deal that's going to have to be made. But yeah, I would love to see Mandy back in WWE. I would. We lost Sasha. You lost Naomi. I think it'd be a good move. So, what day do you fly into Los Angeles?
Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. The day after Monday is Tuesday. And the day after that is Wednesday. Wednesday night, I will be in Los Angeles.
My brother from another heading to WrestleMania. As far as me this year, it's a question mark. I am trying. Trust me, I got my tickets for WrestleMania. I got my flight ready, my hotel, but there's other things that has happened that I might not be able to make it. But I'm praying and hoping it happens. If not, my brother from another is going to hold it down. Trust me. He's going to hold it down. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Tantalizing, you got any last words before we go?
tomorrow night, if you're in the Delaware, South Jersey area, 3256 Fashion Center Boulevard, I'll be at Squisitos. Don't forget that the Tantalizing Goes Hollywood merch is available with the new added on the sleeve, Tantalizing sleeve.
I like that. I like that.
And also, make sure you're on my social media, because if you're not on my Facebook, you won't know where I am, because I'm going to be moving around a lot in LA. But I will be at the Superstore on Wednesday or Thursday. So you want to meet me? The Superstore is the place to be. We'll be at the Superstore the whole day. Me and Kira filming.
And trust me, when he says he's moving around, he's moving around. Me and Tony were together for GCW Wednesday last year. And then after that, we were moving everywhere. We were moving everywhere. And then we were together again for Saturday and Sunday at WrestleMania.
And let me tell you, I was 200 pounds heavier then. And now, woo, slim and sleek and ready to move. Let's go.
Let's do it. We thank y'all for tuning in.
I'll also be at the Mania Club tailgate as well. That's true. Yes.
Cool deal. The AEW guy says he'll see you April 5th, AEW at the UBS Arena. Are you going there?
Yes.
Cool. There you go, people. There you go.
A lot of wrestling.
10 out of Tony, traveling the world. Yes. For my brother from another, the Tantalizing one, Tantalizing Tony. I am Mr. Steele, yo, Dibs, in case you all have forgotten. Steele, yo, Dibs Enterprises world champion. And he's the YouTube champion, of course. Yes.
How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Tune into us. Definitely not this upcoming weekend, because we'll be busy with WrestleMania stuff. Tony be filming and everything. But we will have predictions coming up soon. When are you doing your show?
It got to be before Wednesday, so
I will try to have mine for Tuesday.
All right.
Cool deal. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Come back with us right after WrestleMania. We'll be here. I promise. My weekends are like pretty much cleared for a good amount of time. We're gonna do this. And y'all take it easy. Catch y'all later.
Stay tantalizing.